5. Seems like the sound is working, so it's not the area, it just happened. Could have been an issue on my side, no idea. When I put my headphones on, I found the mic monitoring, like, on. And that kind of doubles up my voice for you guys, so I apologize if that happened during the last session. I'm sure you didn't mind too much, because, you know, the sound freaking disappeared, but maybe it's connected. I really should watch that episode and see if the sound actually vanished on your end, huh? Normally I do check areas where I think there might be concern, but I wasn't feeling too good yesterday. Saw a movie, all the butter from the popcorn must have been too much for me. I ended up throwing up, like, after I went to sleep. Not in my bed, thankfully, but, like, you know, I woke up in the middle of the night to do it. And tried to go back to sleep with a burning throat. We'll go over there naturally. Some of these towers are climbable, so I'm looking at the walls so closely. Looks like it leads to a whole lot of nothing, so let's go there. I guess that's one of the moves I got. Charge attack in the air. I know there's a list I can look at, but it doesn't tell me what things are like new. I kinda have to search for something I haven't used yet. It's a bit lame, in it. Hello? Invisiboy. I really don't know what the deal with these guys is. I don't remember anything like the Mask of Shadows. It could be that they're in the past, but that seems unlikely because he's the Void Walker to go there. Speak of the devil. Well, that was nice of them. Put the little delay before you fall so you can use the grabby. Dust in the wind. That's what all of us are. Fulgrim. This passageway looks very similar to the Stygian lair.
Come closer. See what Fulgrim has
They
to
put
offer.
Fulgrim on the other side. Can I afford a big boy chest? I can. Let's get one. Normally I'd recommend saving these for like the end of the game. But you get enough coins. You just buy one periodically. These are better by default. Inferno damage? So, there are two versions of each damage type. One's just like the damage, and the other one is the damage plus an effect. So Inferno isn't just fire damage, it's fire damage with burning, I believe. It says there'd be like cold and ice. Or shock and lightning. Damn. It's like bad as fuck. Critical damage. Critical damage. It seems that's all I can do. So, in addition to it taking from the similar effects, it also adds new effects that you fed it to the list. It doesn't have a full list, and it adds stuff that you can just further upgrade that's already on it. So you're probably better off not feeding it a ton of junk. Which is what I'm gonna do here. These are already better than anything else I have, but it's good to keep them. And only feed it similar stuff this time. Gloves. I totally just figured out how the whole system worked now. Again, I was like 13 the first time I played this, so I'm sure I didn't think about it too much. That was when I just started taking being a game designer seriously. I wouldn't even call myself a designer, I'm a programmer, I guess, but you know, since I work alone and not on anything serious, I do it all. I was probably 14 when I went into high school. That's when I started taking programming classes. And when I saw I was good at it, I was like, yeah, I can do this. And I started to do stuff at home. That's when I taught myself to animate. But I made the choice to do that when I was 13 anyways, because that's when you have to pick your electives the year before. Point is, now I spent all this time like dissecting games and trying to replicate things. I figured out the system on my own. I think that those are supposed to be the void serpents. Like, you never actually see one unless those are it. Remember the serpent holes in the first game, fast travel system. There's also metal as fuck. This guy has no fear. He's using his claws to do that sliding. I imagine how much that's gotta hurt his ears. War could do it because he had the big ass gloves. Yeah, he's more demon than angel, I guess. I use the claws instead. Also, notice, Death's got the big boots, the big thick boots, because he's the horseman again. I always thought it looked like War had little stubby feet before I realized that it's the reason why he has the big ass armored plates. I'm unsure as to whether or not you get to come back here. So there's probably not any pages or crystals flying around. I'm pretty sure this place just parks itself at the Gilded Arena once you're done with it. Good shoulders. Wonder why I call them that. I don't say shoulder pads or pauldrons, I just call them shoulders. Was I not high enough? Ah. Ship's got a bit of a termite problem by the looks of it. It's just out of view. Do you think that wood comes here when it dies? And that's why all of it looks like crap. So that's our boy right there. The other playthrough I talked about there being a human warrior. This guy appears to be some kind of pirate, so I don't know if he's from the apocalypse. Like a pirate or a ranger or something cool. He has a scimitar. But he's a human.
What did the Chancellor send you?
Blade Master.
Well, horseman. I've beaten death once, and I can do it again.
I have no idea what
Pull
you're
that sword
talking
out.
about.
Probably damps
Of
his
course
movement.
not. You still reek of hope.
All those swords, actually.
You couldn't have met the Chancellor. Who are you? I am the Master of Blades. in all that remains of the warrior once called Draven, and the kingdom of man. I should have passed through the well of souls long ago. But I won my freedom in the arena, only to fall beneath the dead king's whip.
Interesting.
Chancellor doesn't sound like much.
For ages, his tongue has dripped venom into the dead king's ears.
Sounds like if you die a warrior's death,
Throne, demanding
you get a chance to fight in the arena and live on as the undead. And this guy won. So he never got reincarnated. He became an immortal. Flip saw.
This was not expected. Impressive. You would have done well in my army.
I have a hammer right now, right? These are all sweet spot things. You see they're weapon specific. So now I can do an additional attack if I attack on impact of heavy attacks, which I think are just special moves plus the basic charge. But you see, now there's that. I can time it to release faster. This is a town area, I guess. There's not much here. Real town would be the Tristone. Not that you ever need to go back there too often. There's that goat boy. There's a merchant.
Disturbs the Lord of Bones without say of his Chancellor.
A rider? In the kingdom of the dead? No, no, this will never do.
I must speak with the Lord of Bones.
Oh, that is not possible. My lord attends his realm. A burden beyond even your ken, horseman.
And what is your use? As a doorstop?
There is but one way to draw him from his slumber. The gilded arena. Here mortals are offered a last chance to earn freedom from the grave. A boon that includes an audience with the king. Defeat the arena's champion and return here with its skull. His Majesty will grant you an audience.
And where is this arena?
Fret not, horse. We have already arrived.
Your king is not the first to rule here, is he, Chancellor?
There was another, a creature called Argul, too mad to be kept upon the throne. I helped my lord be rid of him, and even destroyed a few of his servants. Tisk, tisk. What would my lord do without me?
What does Echidna have to do with your kingdom? Last I heard, she had one of her own.
The Shadow Realm, Isolic, yes, where the sisters sightless spin their webs. Many of my lord's foes escaped there when his rule was still young. We hunted them down. Echidna herself barely escaped. Perhaps she took shelter here, and yet weaves her evil. Do take care in the arena, horseman. Should anything happen to you, I'm not sure if I could live with myself.
Cause he's dead. So I think that Echidna, was that her name? It's a freaking animal, but... What was I gonna say? Yeah, I think that she's in one of the main dungeons, like, she's a story boss. She's in the, Psychomeron. It's that big vortex that's on the map. I think. I want an explosive slash, a better slash. I don't know. We'll see what better slash looks like. Really, it's not that much better. Sounds like the ghouls get a higher crit chance now from that. I really thought the ghouls healed you, but I guess they only give you mana back. It's fine, they still tank for you. I guess the crows are the ones that heal. Is that Goat Boy? What's up, Goat Boy?
How did you get here?
The kingdom's many roads. Not all of them are shared with horsemen. All new items from lands near and far.
I'll see what I can do with my equipment. Slightly weaker, heavy shock damage, decent piercing. Only boosts my strength. I think that's worth it. But I have a possessed weapon I can feed a bit, maybe. High defense. I'll give it that pad. That. I'll sell the rest. Alright, time for the Gilded Arena. You'd think that this be like an actual arena, but it's not. The Crucible's the actual arena. This is a dungeon. We do fight the boss in an arena-like setting, but it's not an arena. Also, yes, I keep saying like I'm sorry. I guess I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact I'm just a basic white girl now. I'm not in school. Normally I go, like I did in that last sentence. I said like for some reason. I keep saying it. We went outside. I wasn't supposed to do that. Want us to go to the upper floor. Remember the soul beams? Same concept. You use this for light puzzles. I think this is where we get our soul split ability as well. Or maybe not. It could be in Psychomeron. Picked up a Parasite and a Wrath Potion, and thinks the Wrath Potion's more interesting of the two.
Challenger enters the arena. But what does he seek? Absolution from death. No! This one yet to live. Quiet! He would tell us his cause. Speak, Challenger.
I'm here to defeat your champion.
And so all challengers boast, but most leave in torment. Their souls burn from existence, and our champion all the stronger for it.
Enough!
Damn.
Bring out your
If you
champion.
fail, your soul's gone. Not that matters. His memories get erased during reincarnation.
To do as he claims. But our champion is no cur to be summoned at will. You must draw him forth. This altar holds his power. The soul those of all ye slain and consumed. 3 animus stones must be placed therein, and our champion will arise.
Are they all looking at the... yeah. Pointing me in the right direction. Fog wall. Tough enemy ahead. Whoa! Whoa! Hey. Whoa! Didn't save myself that time. Bone boys. Big bone boy. Gonna introduce the enemy types to us faster this time, but these are pretty much just same things, different skin. Yeah, golem guys with shields, and there'll be a massive golem, I guess. I think the stalkers are still the same, just recolored. Nothing wrong with doing it that way. The skin change is variety enough, really. You don't need to write a ton of unique enemy behaviors. Just a few good ones. Hey, oh. Gorge. Night bomb. Excuse. Gorge. Purple hammer. Is that better? Strength bonus, right? This almost does double the damage, though. It's a lie, but it does reliable damage. Not that the strength bonus isn't unreliable, but it'll be a significant downgrade once I stop using it. Probably feel more comfortable with this. You gauge how powerful my character actually is. Ouch. I gotta bring that lantern in here. Wonder why it only shoots the beam when the statue holds it. The statue's sentient. Nah, it's probably just video game logic. Is this? No, there's no gem for it. Well, we can try anyways. Not the way I wanted to turn. But it is the way I did it. Nah. I had to open up. Yo. Shoot that shit. Bang. I guess the arena aspect is this is more of a combat heavy dungeon. Nothing wrong with that. Hello? There we go. I knew there was a fight in here. I thought the music changed. Hey, beetles. Thank you! Maybe I got the two mixed up, and Inferno is heavy fire damage without the burning part. Maybe it pierces? I don't know what the difference is, it's never explained. I'm sure there's a manual or something. Actually, I take that back. Manuals don't exist anymore. Would've been great. Xenoblade 2? I have no idea what any of the stats do. And obviously strength is strength. And health is health. But like everything else, you don't have a mana bar, what the hell is ether? Is it magic damage? You don't have magic-based characters. agility and dexterity? What are those? Is it my hit chance? The game had like a really rough start, in my opinion. I just kept going back to it periodically, putting in like 10 hours each time. I think by my probably third go at it, after chapter 3, which is the second world, that's when it started to pick up. And towards the end of that chapter, too, there was a cool fight. But that's when we started making progress, like, story-wise. And once it finally revealed the whole combat system. It was almost worth it, I guess. It was a pretty heavy lore dump for people who care about the first game. Just took a long time to get good. Because Rex is just the fucking jackass. Also, whoever decided that they should tie your weapon levels to killing specific enemies, there's probably only like 2 of them in the whole game, and it doesn't mark them on the map. They can go kill themselves. Add an underleveled main weapon because of it. You can get them like auto-filled by sending them on merc missions, but because it was the plot weapon, I couldn't do that. You're allowed to in New Game Plus once it doesn't matter. These are like busted from the start. First time through though, probably gonna have to go back and grind, look for the enemy. It's kind of ridiculous. For me here. Right. Hello, Mr. Bomb. Yeah. 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 I think the point of opening this is so I can... Never mind. Just to get to the chest.
I cannot. My short-term memory is pretty
I make up for that by dedicating most things to long-term memory. But short-term memory, pretty eh. Piece of shit. Fun. Torch. So now we're done for this. Get that ladle. Oh, it's a book page. And we got a whole chapter. We can get a special thing. That symbol right there. That's the soul arbiters. I guess that would mean that there's a scroll nearby, or maybe I'm supposed to use it to fill in the blanks. I mentioned how some of the scrolls are incomplete. There's a soul arbiter scroll. It's a little weird the first time you pick one up, but it tells you which floor it's for once you go and read them. They're all kept in one item. I don't know what the point of that was, like why it was on a pressure plate. Chisel. I'm supposed to leave it there. Here from the other side. Volume's turned up, yeah? Okay. I just realized I didn't check this time. I was too concerned with it actually playing. Oh! We did it. Is there something down there? Is it? I like a woo goth. Or is it you goth? Almost. Alright, just climb this, huh? Doesn't seem like there's a way for us to actually get back up, though. Spike boy. Yeah. 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 I like crates that give useless pet. So many games have crates that just break nothing in them. Why would you even have to create that, huh? It's for decoration, obviously, but why let us break it? Fable made a joke about it. Beginning of the game when you're a kid. The other kid's like, oh look, there's barrels, let's smash them, see what's inside. You do that as your first bad deed. But there was nothing inside them except beetles or enemies. It was like a middle finger to you.
I cannot.
And any other time, you smack your brain in a town, you get bad karma, but there'd never be anything inside. Persisted in the next games. No bad karma, but like, you guys counter? Tell you how many shits you smash, but there's never anything in there. Oh boy, wow. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wizard. Hey! Taking some damage. That'll be good. Got it. A nice hammer. Gotta say. Real hammers wear pink. Not really a fan of the color myself, but it looks nice on the hammer. There's a pretty sweet pink crystal axe. Using a blade too. It's one of the last special blades I found. I think people made a mistake of assuming that all of them were women. But no, you do not only collect cute girls. Some were dudes, some were animals, and like other creatures. So most of them are cute girls.
possible.
And those are only the special ones. Otherwise, they're these lame-ass robots. They're just generics. The special ones all have like their own special variants of the basic moves. So she was still a battle axe, but all of her attacks would like send out a wave of pink crystals. Look really cool. Whoa! Let's pick up the Insane Trilogy too. Yeah, it's pretty hard. An old meme was it was the Dark Souls of platformers. Because his hitbox got changed to a capsule, which is more precise. Game is hard. It's fun though. Just played it after Celeste, so it's not freaking pull your hair out hard. It crashes the Dark Souls for platformers. Then Celeste is Bloodborne. I'm absolutely terrible at. Neo is probably the most technically advanced form of that kind of game, but I really like Neo. It's fun. I think it's better than Bloodborne. Story-wise, I don't know. It's a good game though. I also like that you level up and have a character. Not that you don't in Dark Souls, but it's only stat points. You don't get like skills. Is he? I don't know what the purpose of that bomb is. Not yet, anyway. Wanna fight? There's the big boy. I said would appear. I guess. And there's 4 variants. Naked boys, armor boys, big boys, and probably massive boys. Nah, it's called the champion. That's the biggest boy. Oof. Christ, that felt good. These Dynasty Warriors, these guys. Shit. No, we gotta walk through that boring hallway again. Nothing here. Nothing here. Surprise, motherfucker. I bet that's what they were thinking when they put nothing in those. Alright, alright. Defense and glit, so anything is better really with these. That's nice. I'll take it. See if I have anything to feed these. Health on crit. Yeah, that is an effect I have. Defense. Critical damage. Critical damage. Feed it that. Feed it that. And that. Didn't give it anything special. You what? I get it. Yeah. It's the last horn. A big beetle, holy shit. Is he a spider type, or is he like big stalkers? Probably a spider type. because the beetles are the baby spiders. Or what are they called? Earth crags? Crag spider. That was a perfectly timed dodge, by the way. I saw the Deathman come back to slash. Volume. Didn't look like it moved at all. It's cool. I saw a gem per sec. This is the skull of that pirate thing that we murdered in Santa. Secret Boys. Ganache sword. If I can make it around. Wolf. Oh, but that certainly helped. Ouch. Slam that man. Stop. Big boy. Ah, it was a spinal cord. The whole time. It's not a Nasher, he is Nashor. The mighty. Fortuitous. Is he healing? I think he did. What the heck? What the heck? lock on bliss. Bliss and big blue. Woof! We're out of potions. Gotta up my big thing. So take him out in thirds. If you don't slam him, he'll heal. Aw. I fudged it up. My dude. Keep doing it. Okay. Gold skull. Chaos Fang. So what did they give me? Heavy critical damage. I thought they would. What am I trying to say? Give me wrath back on hit. That's what I was thinking. But they do not. I can walk out of here, but I think it would be smarter to just... Wait, never mind. You gotta walk. Because I just remembered I left that dungeon half finished, and I think that the point may still be there. So we're gonna walk. We should be a high enough level to do it. So after we get our audience, we'll go finish that. That was unnecessary. Tooth, just like mine. Mine's not broken, but like that same tooth in my mouth is chipped. Can I fight you,
The
please?
Pale Rider.
Call this the kingdom of the dead. I haven't met a corpse that hasn't tried to kill me.
There are creatures in this realm that will not stop in trying. I call them the Bloodless. Nightmares of claw and bone that cannot be slain by common steel.
There must be some way to kill them.
Bloodless are vulnerable to things of this spirit.
Like kills like, is that it?
Yes. And as the dead king is quite fond of his bloodless, kill as many as you can.
How are
Is that a
these
quest?
bloodless formed?
Souls must pass through the city of the dead before they are reborn in the well. But some escape their torments to haunt other realms. Thus do the dead walk again, and the most corrupted of them become the bloodless.
Is that what the Invisibles are?
Their flesh can be destroyed, but their spirits resist killing. May you feast upon the blood.
The things of spirit and magic attacks?
I was so hoping you would not return. What of the arena's champion, then?
He won't be entertaining you any longer.
No, impossible.
I believe your king will see me now.
I cannot deny you.
You stink of the living, horseman, of souls long overdue. You are not welcome here.
Pity. I was starting to enjoy the atmosphere.
Then you have not been here long. Billions of souls crowd my kingdom. All of humanity wailing for vengeance. But I see you are already familiar with such music. What would you have of me, horseman?
Show me the way to the Well of Souls.
And what do you seek there? Power over life and death? Or do you hope for absolution, Kinslayer? I wondered where the souls of your brethren had gone, for they never passed through my realm.
Your realm hardly needs more subjects.
True. Yet I must face this rabble without the lords who serve me.
That's not my concern.
Make it your concern, and I will grant your request. Find my 3 dead lords, and wake them from their slumber. This will bend them to your will. Return the lords to me, that they might share my burden. Do not fail me, horseman, or you will never return to the Eternal Throne, and your brother will be lost to you.
Oh, that was that. So I guess the end war kind of flooded this dude with refugees. It's overworked. Wants us to go find some employees.
You're wasting my time.
With the explosive thing. Is Goat Boy here? Go boy. No go boy. Wanted to trade in those relics. Forgelands.
This is no place for a horse.
We're gonna ride out of this part, see if we did miss a shooty. I'm so sure there's one along this path. Fucking crow. Well, shit. Hey. I don't have health potions, but I might not need them. Did it. Oh, I thought there was a lava trail here for some reason. Still slightly under levels. Those guys are like 2 levels higher than us, maybe. We should be able to kill the boss, though. This might be a bit of a challenge. Huh. Oops. I don't see how it wants me to get up there. That's obviously to swing across, but how do I get up? Just a chest. Better. This is the boss room, I think. Give me some health potions.
Impossible.
Go horn. Ow, ow, ow. Stun lock. Shit. Aw, potion gone. Alright, Gorn. I'm gonna get your ass beat again. Ah! Oof. That burn got me too quick. He's not too strong directly, but the fire damage. It's a lot. Told you it'd be a bit of a challenge. I'm going to do this though. It's very doable.
Guard! Guard!
Ammo refills faster if you don't spend it all. Mace Maximus. They wrote the flavor text, so I feel like you should read it. Sorry if I don't read it to you every time. I'm not trying to lose my voice or anything. My quality is also bad, so I bet y'all don't care much. I guess it's just a strong mace. Doesn't seem like there's much to it. What have we got here? At the circus of values. Critical damage. It's probably the biggest upgrade in here. I'll take another one. It says it's equivalent to level 16 item now. And I guess I got the quest for that. I can go turn that in if I want. think I might try and fight the fire bat. I'm probably still a bit too low for that though. I don't know what's going on there. Not gonna bother with it. Fire bat though. Oh, and Volgrim. Get her key and open up the door. Kinda gotta pee, but I can drag this out for another 20 minutes, right?
I have new items. If you have the gold.
I guess it forces you to do them in order. I think most of these are talismans, but they have unique effects. Kind of like the Reaper one we got. Yes, I said general bat loots. Skill point. Glad to get it, I just didn't think I'd find it in a chest.
I cannot. Impossible.
Ain't that neat? Break the weapon stand and get a weapon.
I cannot.
Blade Master. Belong to Wicked K. At the British Skelly boy you ran into before. Gives us arcane health on execute, wrath on execute. We don't execute too often though. No, I guess it won't be missed. What's this do? Let me see what that actually does. Darksiders 2, Blade Master. Ah. That's kinda lame, honestly. It,
Impossible.
gives a small XP boost to you, but it also unlocks all the weapons' abilities before you buy them. But we just got the achievement for buying all the abilities. So it's kind of worthless to us. I just walk back into the nook. Now I'll teleport, skill point. Steroids or shield? I guess we'll get the shield. It's kind of boring in its default state, at least.
Go alone.
A good move. It's a delayed tap after a delayed tap. If we're not strong enough to kill this guy, then we'll come back with the Void Walker. There's one of those in this dungeon. Probably a indicator of how strong we're supposed to be. Oh. Hey. Hello. Where'd you go? wanted to grab the ledge like that to avoid it, but just fell twice. Probably gonna fly away because of that, yeah. Is there no way to... Or is it? For a reason, both the effects seem flying. Also, similar to Diablo, the regen explosion just happens for duration, regardless whether or not you need it. So you can accidentally expend them. I think we can do that fight, just have to not be stupid about it. That shield's making a big difference. For Christ's sake. I wish they give us some kind of level indicator. Unless they scale with you. Could make some sense. The basic level plus scaling. So it's never like, not a boss. Still couldn't burn damage. Lava's gone. Got him. By fierce talons. Alright, we did it. Kinda weak. Belthier's fire, it's probably like crazy strong fire damage. We'll test these out. Probably go out into the fields, actually. Yeah. Excuse. Let's see what these are made of. Does about equal in fire damage by the looks of it. It's pretty decent. So we're looking at a max of 164 damage plus 150% crit. It's about the same as this. Does it let me feed Mace Maximus and not Belthier's? Bullshit. Sacrifice. Yeah. Alright, so these are at their max potential now. So, are they better? The health on crit's really useful. These just do massive damage. I think I'll keep my possessed ones. And I'll talk to our buddy Blackroot. We can go to the Shattered Forge. I think this is like a one-room dungeon. It's really short. Gotta explore that water every time. We got a thing. It's not super transparent. It'd be nice if it was. Speed jump. Or not. What am I missing here? Go down this hole. Pretty decent chance I'm over leveled for this one. Find out right now. Yeah. I guess this one was doable from the beginning. I just didn't want to do it till I got the death grip. I forgot it existed. Shortcut? Oh, right, you can do this. Something hidden there. Oops. Forgot to unbound it. Did I not equip it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Omega Blade's probably useless to me. Alright, let's see. Level 7. Damage wise, they're not too out of our range, I guess. Just slightly. It also looks like we couldn't have done this without the grip, so I was right to wait. I just should have done it instead of that other one that I wasted so much time in. Could bring this with us. Oops. Oops. Can I stick it to the door and take it anyways? Hell. Ah, shit. Never mind. I thought that was a loop. That was the way back. It was not. So then, what's down here? Okay, it is the way back, just not the way I thought it was. I'm not afraid of you. You're not even level 5 stalker. think the loot's still scaling with us. I think that the arena scales with you too. It's just you have more things to work with late game. That's still incentive to do it later. Like ability points and stuff. Also just a generally bigger mana pool. Oh! Oh. Yes. Fucked it up. What? What am I missing? What am I gonna get? Seriously, what? What? No comprende. Doesn't look like there's a way from there to there, so I can't jump or anything, but I need to get up there somehow. But they're from the other side. Still need to blow those up, though. Not those. I suppose just shooting it will do something. I think I still have it bound to that button. There's a passage down here. Hey. trophy item. Shit. I am not at all threatened by this man. Look at that bitch. Siki. Gotta be. Splinter bone.
Thanks for a reason.
I guess that's a quest we never picked up. It'll probably allow the guy to make stuff that scales with us throughout the game instead of his basic inventory. I don't know if he's not selling that stuff yet, but that would be my guess.
For a horse. Dinner is served.
Let's see what this does for us.
Delicious.
Critical chance. Still haven't found the third stone type. So we have 3 things to turn in. Could get a level out of it. And that would be the end. I'll warp back to the land of the dead, of course.
Bathia will trouble you no longer.
then an age of blood and claw has ended. But you still have more to prove. That you survived this trial is a sign of your power. And that your wounds lie deeper than flesh.
This place is still burning. I feel like that should have been wiped away when we killed the boss. They're in the big boy forge.
Which was the greater sin? To create a monster, or to send you to kill it?
Either way, it is finished.
Then Gorn's nightmare has ended at long last. I can still see the spark of life burning inside him, turning him to slag. May the stone forgive us, horsemen. I cannot forgive myself. There are new talismans for you to browse. I will make
Sell it all.
my thing. I will offer.
No, this is useless. I'm
I
not
will
gonna
make
keep
use
it.
of it as best.
Did we level up, or did it just give me a skill point for that quest? Hello.
I can't believe Idar's gone.
What is
I
happening?
never thanked him
She is
for all he
censored.
did.
So weird. Probably a shadow or something.
Valis doesn't seem so impressed.
Aye.
Just have him
He
set to
mourns the
low.
loss of his friend.
Valis had a friend?
Och, aye. His great hammer, Splinterbone. It felled many a giant. But Valis lost it in a dungeon west of here, and it weighs heavy upon him. If you can find Splinterbone and return it to my brother, you will earn his gratitude. And mayhaps the forging of a proper weapon.
Then I claim my reward.
Maker's blood! You've already found it! Death, I don't know what to say. My brother thanks you. It's been too long since his friend was at his side. Now he will craft wonders such as the world has never seen.
I leave you to your work, Valis.
Should you come this way again, you may find items of even greater power. Browse around. We have new items.
He just has the chance to forge purples. One skill point. That's explosion's more damage than the main attack. So we can have it add a lot more defense. Or we can give it a bit of arcane. I probably want that. Pretty much doubles it. I don't know why I'm walking. We're going back to Land of the Dead. Alright, this is where we will end this session. See y'all next time. We can